The packaging box looks understated. There's resistance opening it. The box is sturdy, and here's the main device. It has some weight and an 800 yuan honor membership card. Plastic SIM tray tool, slim case, paperwork, charger, and data cable. Let's look at the charger, a USB-A port with a proprietary protocol. Note, a 120 high-speed charger. Output is 20 volts at 6 amps. This 120-watt charger is compact. The cable uses a proprietary protocol. It's a 6 amp data cable for high voltage. You'll get best results with original cable. Now, let's move to our main star and peel protective film. You can't tell from the outside. But once you peel off the film, you immediately feel this is an Honor product. Why? Simple, under lighting, you clearly see it. This phone has subtly curved edges on all 4 sides. This is something Honor has consistently stuck to over the past few years. You can see, as the light moves across it, that the curvature on each side isn't particularly small, they're basically all the same curve. This way, whether your finger slides along the frame or across the top and bottom, you get a really nice tactile feel. It comes with a factory-applied screen protector, a centered punch hole, and notice here, this is a large cutout. The sides are made of metal, with a matte metal finish. On the light-colored antenna strip above, there's a speaker opening on the top frame. How's the volume? We'll listen soon. On the bottom, on the same side, there's the SIM card slot and microphone. Be careful not to insert into the wrong hole. On the other side, besides the volume and power buttons, there's also a multifunction button, a hot topic in recent years. Now, let's look at the back. It's not the exterior, there are internal changes. First of all, the overall R angle on the outside is slightly larger. At first glance, it looks round, but if you look closely, there's this irregular camera bump on the side, which makes it hard to describe its exact shape. It's kind of like a rounded rectangle or maybe a variant of a circle. The entire back panel uses a frosted AG finish, and both the texture and the feel in the hand are quite good. In addition, the back panel has a fairly pronounced curve. If you look from the side, the front and back are basically curved to match the area around the camera ring. There's a delicate pattern encircling this area, and it's actually raised, so it feels pretty nice to the touch. Also, from the back panel to the area next to the camera, there's a subtle curve that gradually extends upward, which can help reduce the accumulation of dust a bit. Now, let's take a closer look at the camera area. The cutout's design is intricate. There are 3 main lenses. Both the periscope and main camera have large apertures. Below the flash, there's another lens cutout. The one-handed grip feels pretty good too. The main reason is the slight curve on the back panel, and your fingers on the side don't block the camera module. Finally, let's check the weight, 224 grams. That's not exactly light, but among flagship phones, it's pretty standard. Next, let's take a look at the Honor Magic 8. Oh, a familiar look. Let's focus on the accessories. The charger outputs 90 watts, with a maximum of 20 volts at 4.5 amps. Like before, it uses a USB-A port with its own protocol, and the data cable here is a 6 amp cable. Looking at this year's standard version of the Magic 8, from the front, the rounded corners on all 4 sides are pretty large, which is standard for a flat display. The size is familiar. From the side, it's a pure flat screen with a factory-applied protector and a small centered punch hole. The sides feature a full metal frame with antenna bands. What stands out is the functional button on the lower right side of the frame. It's eye-catching. Next, let's look at the back. This time, it's a flat back panel. Pay attention, it still has reflectiveness. With the AD matte finish, it's unique, giving a subtle, soft, hazy vibe. In other words, at first glance, it kind of looks like frosted metal. Both the front and back are standard flat surfaces. As for the feel and hand, it mainly relies on the slightly curved edges of the side frame. So the overall feel of the phone in your hand is on the firmer, more solid side. Next, let's take a look at the area above the camera. First, on the side, there are about 3 raised sections, and the glass below has undergone a rather unique process. In other words, if you look closely at the edge here, it's an integrated raised camera module. Also, the overall shape isn't circular, but rather a variant of a square or a rounded rectangle. Plus, there's a small extension going upwards. This design is actually pretty hard to pull off, and the final visual effect is quite unique. Next to the small metallic ring at the top, there's also a polished highlight cut, which looks pretty good, quite refined. Now, let's move on to the camera ring area. Note, this is a 4-hole design, but the 3 large lenses include a periscope lens module. Down here, there's a tiny lens you might not notice. It's right below the fill light. Let's look at the weight of the standard Magic 8, 209 grams. With metal and glass, it's heavier. For these two devices, the Magic 8 and Magic 8 Pro, if the exterior ID design is scored out of 100, what score would you give them this year? Both the metal and glass textures are quite pronounced, and the weight exceeds 200 grams. How it feels in hand, I prefer this slightly more rounded design. Let's light up the screen on the Magic 8 Pro and look at the front of the Magic 8. Oh. Combined with the light-colored metal frame, the visual impression of the frame is quite slim. The inner and outer corners are harmoniously unified, and all 4 sides are of equal width. Take a look at the horizontal view and feel it. Let's check out the front appearance with the screen lit up. It's designed with 4 micro-curved edges. So from every angle, the corners appear larger. The device is relatively slender, with equal width on all 4 sides. The camera cutout area at the top is positioned close to the upper bezel.